Really got to put a video up on my favorite flashlights and why. This one's going to rate right towards the top. If not, it'll be my most highly carried flashlight that I have. I got this mainly because of this battery. 14 1000 3.7 volt, 5.92 watt hour. It takes the place of basically two double A's. Rechargeable battery where you plug in your USB-C and then you got a light on the end to tell you how far it's charged, red and green, whatnot. But I haven't seen these batteries hardly at all. And this flashlight goes just great with this battery. And you can use two alkalines or rechargeable batteries in its place, as you can see there. And we're going to go outside and I'm going to test each one. But this flashlight is perfect. I mean, one, it's very thin, no bigger than your finger. And you can slide it right in your back pocket or front pocket. Doesn't take up a lot of space. It's got dual switches, so you can't inadvertently turn it on when it's in your pocket. There's 4 modes: ultra low, a low, medium, and then high. And we'll go outside. We're going to do some testing of it. Actually, you know what? Let's go out right now and do the beam shots of this thing, and then we'll come back in and finish talking about it.
All right, this 2AC Archer we're going to do is shine it towards my house. That's roughly probably 70 yards away, maybe 75. This is the highest mode. Believe it or not, off this skinny little flashlight. And it's just wicked. I'm so impressed with this light. Now, if we're going to go through the modes, the lowest one is basically firefly. You can't see much in front of me. But the second mode up, I mean, I can see out to probably 15, 20 yards very easily. Perfect for in a house or close quarters in a garage or something like that. And then, look at this. I mean, I can shine throughout my yard on the third mode up. Incredibly long battery life. We can switch it into that highest mode. That tree down there is probably a good 85, 90 yards away. Camera just don't do justice on this thing. It's got a beautiful beam, plenty of spill, plenty of throw. Them lights on my house are no slouch either. Most of them are solar, but I mean, it lights the yard up pretty good. Look at this thing. All I want to do is point it towards the field. That tree line you're looking at is probably a good, I don't know, it's got to be 90 or 100 yards away, easy. I want to go a little bit farther. That tree down there, 120 yards or more. It's picking it up real good. Now, one thing with this light, it does, being it's over 1,000 lumens, I've had it on for probably a good minute now. I can guarantee you it's dropped down, but this is what you can expect after you have it on for a minute. Still very bright. I'm going to turn it off and then back on. That's one click away, you go back into that super high mode. It'll drop back down over time, but even with that lower mode, when it drops down, is wicked good coming out of this little thing. Now, one thing I want to do is go through the modes over here. That was the second to the lowest mode. Like I said, good for in a shed or garage or in your house. And this is good enough for outside, the third mode up. I guess you'd call that medium. You switch this thing into the highest mode, high mode. Look at that thing. I'm pretty sure you could shine out 180 yards, no problem. And what we'll do is walk down the road and I'll shine it back at the camera, okay?
That's the lowest mode there.
Pretty darn bright. Let's put AA batteries in and compare it. All right, we're back to the house, shining at the house, and that is with the rechargeable battery it comes with, 3.7 volts. I'll shut the camera off, put the AA's in, and turn the camera on, show you what the difference is with AA's. And there's the AA's. Oh, this is unreal. I have to admit, these are not alkalines. These are rechargeable lithium, 1.5 volts, so that's a total of 3. We got our lowest mode, which works. And then next mode up does pretty good. There's medium, shining across. Not notice an incredible amount of difference. There is some. But that is with rechargeables in, lithium, 1.5 volts, 2 of them, so that would equal 3 volts. I'm going to point it right at that sign, and I'm going to put in the 3.7 volt rechargeable come with. Oh yeah, that's brighter. Never mind. This is my new favorite flashlight for numerous reasons. Of course, not for incredible throw, but I mean, I can shine a hillside with it. There's a deer up there. I definitely see its eyes and probably be able to see it. You're talking pushing 200 yards away. Is that cool or what? Just like that other little one I reviewed, the 1A. If Thrunite were to take this small head and be able to focus this beam a lot more, I'm almost positive you could get this thing to go out to 800-900 meters and have a good price. I think this thing would fly off the shelves. If you could keep that head that small, and probably hard to do. Well, that's the shining of it. Give you a good idea.
As you saw there, it's incredible for the amount of brightness it has. I don't think this, don't come apart. This is all one machined aluminum. The build quality on it, typical Thrunite, I'm very impressed with it. Like I said, you got your rear tail clicky, and the modes that we just went through outside, I don't remember offhand, I think it's 1,018 lumens for that high mode. Yeah, it is. So you got the high mode, and what you've seen out there, it's about a little over 30 seconds. It drops down to 519, but if you noticed outside, that wasn't much of too bad of a drop. The throw, where's that at? 167 meters on that turbo, or high, and you know as well as I do, it does that. When you're running the Fireflies, 27 days, low, 37 hours, and the one that, like I was saying, run it quite a bit, medium, almost over 5.5 hours with that rechargeable battery. You can't complain. And you buy some lithiums, you're getting close to the same output as that, and then you got the ability to run them other ones for camping or something like that. Bring your AAs. Just now, if Thrunite were to take this light, and if they could retain that head and focus that beam more, this thing would be just downright wicked. It already is. I'd have to say this is gonna be my main light. I work at a foundry, and I use the lights a lot, looking at patterns and equipment and stuff. And this just will do every task I need it for. You're gonna get your USB-C charging cable, lanyard, clip. It's only one way. I'll probably end up taking that off for my pocket, and that wicked battery. Pretty neat. Really like that thing. And I don't really show it much, but Thrunite does package their stuff quite well. Yeah, it's a cardboard box, but they're well built. I just wanted to throw that in. Every Thrunite I ever have gotten comes like that. Very, very high quality company. And eventually what I got to do is line up the Thrunites that I have. I've reviewed countless of flashlights, and I've keep back the ones I use the most, that I like the most, and it ends up being majority of them are Thrunites. And I'm not getting paid to say that either. I'm just saying. So with that said, you need to go check that link out down below on this. The modes on it is clicky on and low, or ultra low, medium, and high. And back down, and I think if you hold it, you get strobe. Simple user interface, not going to accidentally turn it on. Fits in your pocket good. Great amount of throw. Great runtime for the battery, and very, very well priced. And this is the Archer 2A cool white version. Guiding you through the night. By Thrunite. Check that link out down below. There you go. Till next time.